I hated intimacy with my husband. I actually dreaded it. I would lay there with anxiety because I would feel like he probably wanted it. But here's what I don't own: his decision to cheat. I still did not go looking for another man.
She trapped her husband in a 10-year intimacy drought, but refuses to take responsibility for him stepping outside the marriage.
I would literally count the days in my head where 3 days kind of felt like a number that kind of felt like too long, so I should probably just go ahead and do it. But every single night we would get in bed and I would lay there with anxiety because I would feel like he probably wanted it. But even throughout the day, I hated him touching me. Every kiss, every cuddle, every back rub, it would give me the slight anxiety because I felt like it came with an expectation. One time he suggested we did one of those 30-day intimacy challenges and I cried. Another time he bought those like spicy couples card and I literally had a full-blown panic attack.
Imagine trying to initiate a simple back rub with your wife and accidentally triggering a medical emergency. At that point, basic affection feels like a legal deposition for both of them.
I remember Googling therapists to try and figure out why I felt this way. I remember scheduling doctor's appointments when my libido was so low. I genuinely thought something was wrong with me. I thought maybe it was my hormones, maybe my drive was just broken, maybe I was just one of those women who just did not enjoy intimacy at all. I remember even saying to myself, if I went my whole entire life never having intimacy, I would be okay with it. For basically 10 years, I was asking myself, what is wrong with me? After our divorce, I became determined to figure this out because I never wanted to bring that into another relationship. After our divorce, I researched, I learned, I just became curious.
She spent a whole decade assuming her internal engine was broken, when in reality she was just parked in the wrong garage. 10 years is a long sentence for misdiagnosis.
I bought the toys. I just wanted to figure out and break down these walls of why I felt the way I did. But then I realized I don't hate intimacy. I hated feeling emotionally disconnected from the person I was being intimate with. I hated feeling like physical connection was expected while emotional connection was missing. Looking back, I felt so emotionally alone for a long time.
It took an entire decade and a stack of divorce papers to realize physical intimacy requires emotional safety. That is an expensive epiphany for everybody.
I didn't feel emotionally pursued. I didn't feel seen. I didn't feel emotionally safe. And when your heart feels disconnected, your body follows. If I'm being honest, I still do carry guilt over the fact that I wasn't able to give him that part of our marriage. Because I know intimacy matters. A marriage can't thrive when two people feel disconnected. And I own that. But here's what I don't own: his decision to cheat. Because even though I felt emotionally neglected, even though I felt lonely inside my own marriage, even though I wasn't getting my emotional needs met, I still did not go looking for another man. I didn't start another relationship. I did not lie. I did not betray my vows. Marriage problems are real. Dead bedrooms are real. Disconnection is real.
Starving someone out for 10 years creates a crisis, but stepping outside the marriage instead of walking away is pure cowardice. A dead bedroom explains the frustration, but it doesn't excuse breaking your vows.
But when those things happen, you have conversations, you ask for counseling, you fight for your marriage, and if nothing changes, you leave with honesty. You don't secretly build intimacy with someone else. Cheating wasn't something that happened to him. It was a decision that he made, and it wasn't something that I pushed him in.
Neither one of them had the courage to sign the divorce papers years earlier, creating a decade of silent misery. But stick around to hear her final words on who actually owns the guilt when a marriage completely collapses. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment below. Should she have left sooner, or was he entirely to blame for cheating?
It is not my responsibility to carry the shame and the responsibility of his own choices.